it's crazy that a lot of those songs was
when we time.
Yeah. Damn.
Time. We seen
that's an ugly feeling.
We seen them songs birthed.
That's an ugly feeling. You know what I mean?
So to call them a throwback.
And it's crazy too, because I always wondered, like, you know, when the time does come, you know, and our kids be like, dang, what was popping back when y'all was, you know, during y'all time? Like, what do we go to?
That was it.
You think it's as timeless as, you know, the 80s, 90s?
I think so.
Or the time before us? You think it's going to hold the same weight?
Yeah. I think it is, bro.
Yeah.
Even just hearing it now, like,
I was about to say.
It sounds so refreshing, low key. Like, like, dang. It's bringing back memories, of course, but it's just the sound of it is just crazy, like, compared to what you're hearing today.
And I think back then, like, we didn't have access to, like, playlists back, you know what I'm saying? Coming up. Like,
that's true.
It was either had it on a CD or, like, your peoples had it on a CD. But, like, they got access to this. Like, you can get on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever and find this and be like, oh, let me let this run and see, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See what's going on. And then a lot of things what I see happening with our music is TikTok, social media, like older songs have become like a dance trend or some type of trend on TikTok.
And I think that's cool. I think that's cool to, like, bring back older songs in that facet and make it relevant again, you know? And I don't know if you get like a residual, you know, when the song starts popping and streaming and stuff again. I don't know how that works, but I do think that is pretty cool to kind of tie in, you know, even though it was not that long ago.
Yeah. It feels like it.
Yeah. You like, dang, I was just out here doing this, running around, all this stuff. You like, wow.
A lot of them songs, like, bro, I can remember clearly where I was and what I was doing. And like, so... To see that it's on a throwback list. I think it's the word throwback.
Right. Kind of like when we was talking about the topic. You was like, man, I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah. Because I was like, damn, like throwback, like what makes it a throwback?
Yeah.
Like how deep we going with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like, so, and by the way, you know, the playlist that we're referring to, Apple made this.
Yep.
Apple made it. And when we were going through the playlist, like, you know, just kind of scrolling through, not letting every song play, we were finding songs that were, you know, not even 10 years old or right at that 10-year mark. And we were like, damn. So, you know, what's the criteria for a song to be a throwback? How long does it have to be out? You know, how many spins? You know, what's the criteria to make a song a throwback?
I'm thinking minimum got to be at least 10 years. Just that way you could say it was a decade ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the minimum, and then 10 years and back. But even when you say that, like when you say 10 years, you think 2015. You be like, damn, 2015 was just
bruh. That's what I'm saying. It's not a lot of
you
time,
don't feel like it was a long time ago.
And when y'all said Humble, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, Humble ain't been. You was like, nah, bro. Humble came out about 2016, 2017.
The Cold joint.
Yeah, like that one kind of threw me off. But I was like, damn, 2014.
Man. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, some of Cole's old work, it does sound like old work. And I say that in a good way. Because he has been around for a while. Like there's songs where I'm like, damn, that was when Cole was, you know, Letterman jacket and, you know, really repping hard for the city.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He had a completely different look for real.
Yeah.
You know, that was pre-dreads and, you know, like he was really getting out the mud.
Yeah.
I think he kept the same image throughout his career, but I think y'all get what I'm saying when, you know, I think his brand was a little bit different, you know what I mean? But it just goes to show, man, like, damn, dog.
That time flies.
Hey, y'all ever, when you tell people you from Fayetteville and they tie in the J. Cole connection, do they start over questioning and being like, yo, so where do you live? And, you know.
Yeah, I've had that.
Did y'all go to the same school and shit?
Yeah.
And like, me, I lie. You know what I mean? I act like we was homies. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I used to be in that motherfucking neighborhood all the time.
Yeah.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That bitch is cordoned off. I gotta buy a ticket just like you to go see that motherfucker, man.
Now, whenever anybody asks that, I just be like, yeah. I'd be like, I knew the side. I was like, the side of his city, I ain't really grew up on that side, but I was just like, yeah.
But it's a pressure to feel like, yo, I gotta have some answers. You know, you have to kind of know, because then it's like, yo, are you really from Fayetteville? If you don't know,
is it really
J. Cole
the way
facts?
he raps about it?
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I be podding, I be lying my ass off. I'm like, oh yeah, man, yo, his people, we was fly.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well I don't even know nothing about J. Cole.
No,
yeah, he used to hoop at Terry and Sanford. Yeah, we played that school. Matter of fact, I was on the end of the bench when he dropped 23 that night.
That might have been the only true thing. Y'all played him. That was about it.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of the With the Bros podcast, a group chat turned podcast. It's your boy Rod. We got Brose in the building. We got Bruce in the building. Everybody appears to be doing well. This is episode 37. And yeah. But man, nah, that shit crazy though, man. Like looking through that list. Did Apple get it right? Did Apple get it right?
I guess it goes to our question of like what you expect a throwback to be. That some people might be like, nah, like
I saw all the stars on that mix.
No.
I promise you, all the stars was on that jump.
I'll say this. I give them a B plus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they was right. Some of them was just like, man.
Reaching?
Yeah. You know
I think song wise, like they had good song choices, but I think just the length of time, it should have been like maybe like 20 years and further back.
I was gonna say too, like, and this is just me pushing back for the sake of the convo, right? But maybe when songs come out, maybe they don't need to be out that long to be considered a classic. Maybe you can just kind of know.
Classic and throwback is two different things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll buy that.
That's what
so
I'm saying.
I'll rescind that.
Like they song choice was good.
Yeah.
But I just think the timeline of like this is because when you hear throwback, you thinking old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what I was saying earlier, like I think it's perspective to us. But the staffer or the team that put that list together may be 21.
There could, yeah.
Like they may be 21.
Because,
so 10 years ago, they was a child.
True.
Yeah, because think about it. There's a lot of times, and I know you can relate, you know, because we work with younger people all the time.
Yeah.
And there's people 10 years, 8 years, 7 years younger than me. And I'd be like, yo, what you know about this? And they're like, what?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's perspective, because we don't know who put the list together. Like, and again, like could be an intern that was like 19, 20, 21 years old. So 10 years for them, like I said, they was in elementary school. So
and I mean, and I do think that I see what y'all were saying about classic and throwback being two different kind of topics, but I do think they feed each other in a sense. I don't know what goes first, but you know, I do think that because for a song to be
considered a throwback, you would think it was like a classic type of song. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's however you
or at least a hit or
So, and I mean, for songs to circulate, you know, again, I mean, I feel like they fall into one of those tiers and they kind of feed each other.
Or it could be like you can have a non-classic that's still a throwback just because of the age of it. But to make a playlist, it would have to have been some sort of a classic.
Right.
That's where they intersect.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every song 10 years and prior ain't a classic.
Some stuff need to stay a lost file.
Yeah, they would still
some stuff, hey, keep that where it's at, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now that I guess we just generalizing and saying that a throwback is 10 to 15 years old.
I would say 10 is safe.
Yeah.
10 is safe.
And how far back more? 20? Because, so 2000. That's, honestly, that was still our time. And when we was so.
And that's,
say 10 to 20 years old.
Yeah. That don't feel like a long time ago, though.
It don't. But it was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So what comes after throwback, I guess?
Oldies.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I had asked him too.
Damn.
Oldies.
Because when we think.
So I think 10 to 25 is
10
safe.
to 25.
10 to 25.
What was you gonna say? My bad.
No, because I was asking them the same thing. I was like, damn, so what makes an oldie? Because listening to that, I was like, I don't hear nothing from like the 90s or nothing, which growing up, what we heard that as oldies was stuff our parents was listening to was oldies.
NWA, oldie.
But then
like those type of groups,
okay.
But
so
now it would be the stuff
that,
in the 90s, though.
When I think
like
of
big.
oldies, right, for us, oldies was more R&B singy When we said oldies, we wasn't necessarily. It was like blues, R&B,
but it was old.
And what year? What era was that?
Really
that was
like the 80s, 70s.
And agreed. But what I'm getting at is we didn't include rap.
Rap wasn't really.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's kind of what I'm saying though. Like we was growing up in the 90s.
Yeah.
So the shit we heard that was like 70s was considered oldies. It really wasn't throwback. I guess really wasn't a thing. But
rap. But
what I'm saying is, what is
rap
the
came in the late 80s,
like
90s?
in the 80s, like
80s.
mainstream. So it's like rap was like the present at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So I think what both of y'all are saying is that what we looked at as oldies, that genre, rap is our oldies.
That's what
and that was my original question.
That's what I
so
was
like when we're 40, 50 years old, you know what I mean? And our kids are like,
Biggie and Pac and them.
What are we going to? Not saying that there's not R&B artists that will be spent, still being played.
We still had R&B during that time.
What do y'all think we'll defer to? Off rip.
If they say, I'll do both though.
Just 90s in general.
Yeah, I think.
So you're still going to go to the 90s. You're not even going to touch the 2000s when you're 40, 50 years old.
Yeah, I'm definitely going 90s, 2000s.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, 2000s for sure.
Yeah.
So at what point do you think you touch, the Kendrick Lamar Humble and the J. Coles and all those the Drakes? When do you touch those artists?
Another decade.
I could say
Another
20,
10.
yeah, because that's like 2015 time frame. Like it would probably be my cutoff.
Yeah.
So
maybe like 2050.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at least another. That's too far for it. Like 2050, that's another 25 plus. Nah, I would say 2030. What is this? 30? Yeah, 2035. 10 years from now. 10,
Y'all saying 2050 like that's just so far away though.
25 years is a long time.
And we're still, which goes to what I was saying of being like you're gonna be in your 50s or maybe like approaching 60, which is still relatively young.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But that'll be the throwback for us.
And I don't think these songs that are coming out in the 10s, the 10s and the 20s are just going to go away. You're not going to skip that generation.
By the time 25 get here, 2050, throwbacks is going to be shit.
Whatever was
this music now.
Nah, throwbacks is going to be 2040s.
Stuff that we think are oldies.
We ain't heard yet.
Yeah.
Let me ask, stuff that we think are oldies, do you think that music will ever become extinct? To where we just never reference it.
I hope not.
Or it has relevance.
I want to say no because of sampling and music.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I think that's tough.
Yeah, and a lot of new artists, man, damn, they are sampling the hell out of these songs, man.
Yeah.
And they sampling our era of music. It's like usually when you sample some stuff, usually it's considered an oldie or a throwback.
Yeah.
That you're sampling from. But now the newer music is sampling from what is considered our throwback.
Yeah.
And oldies. So it's gonna be like, damn, that's crazy.
The music we consider oldies could be at jeopardy for that though, just because like it's been sampled so much.
I was about to say
people might not touch it no more, and then it just kind of gets.
I was about to say, man, the samples go so deep because they may sample something that was sampled before. Like you have to do some research to see what the original cut was to be like, oh snap, and then you listen to all of the songs that led up to you, like, damn, that's crazy.
And I was gonna ask too, because obviously I'm not a music buff. Comparative to y'all. So like with sampling, do you have to get clearance to sample, or are there cases where
you have to get clearance to release it?
Yeah. So you can sample it all you want, but to like monetize or profit off of it, that's where.
Because technically it's like a new copyright and all that, but again, to make money from it, you gotta get cleared.
Gotcha.
They still own the original.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy though, man.
That's why a lot of people experimenting with it on like mixtapes and stuff like that. I think that's why they shut
the mixtapes down.
Yeah, because that was like the low key way to get it off. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all think about Christian rap?
I like it from what I've been hearing of it.
I'm gonna be honest. Christian rap.
So the only person
Lecrae,
I can reference, I about to say Lecrae is like the only that comes to mind right now. Obviously, if I went through and kind of went and looked and researched, I'd be like, okay, I know them too. But or heard of him.
I don't know names, but just like I come across it on like TikTok and Instagram, and I'm like, oh, like yeah, he's spitting or she's spitting. And
I've listened to Lecrae's stuff. I mean, sometimes I can't even tell it's Christian. I'm gonna be honest with you.
saying.
Like, just the way he rapped, the way
Until
he
you start hearing Jesus
song.
and you know, like they might reference a scripture or something.
Yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
And they be using trap beats too.
Yeah.
He actually got a mixtape where he did with like it's straight trap. I think he did it with Zaytoven, and it's just like
that's hard.
Yeah, like it's trap beats, and he, you know, I don't know. Does he consider himself a Christian rapper?
He does.
Okay,
he does. He does.
Generalize him, but yeah, like because like I said, besides the every now and then Jesus and stuff like because like you know like all rappers still kind of refer to like God and their relationship a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like well, some, not all. Some rappers still, you know what I'm saying, like reference God or a scripture or something every now and then. But like my point that I'm making is like when I personally was listening to Lecrae, like it didn't come off as like I didn't automatically be like, oh, this is Christian rap. Like
I think the gray area for him is that because I've heard him speak across various interviews. You know, he still wants to work with, you know, worldly artists. You know, if I could say, you know what I mean? And his messaging behind it is, look, let me bridge the gap.
Yeah.
And try to fuse the because we're already fusing the two. Yeah. So why not, you know, work with some of the top artists, you know, in the R&B and rap game, and then, you know, we can put together a fire hit. And then, you know, but he was catching a lot of heat for that though.
From like the hardcore,
yeah, or the artists that he was working with they were catching heat because it's like, yo, like how you over here talking about drugs and guns and all this stuff, but then you rapping with a Christian rapper, and then vice versa.
But nobody do it all the time.
But they don't get mad when they accept the Grammy and the first thing they say is, "I want to thank God."
Yeah, every time.
Because I used to think that
every
was kind
time
of weird.
Yeah, but I
used to be like, hold on, you okay?
I like Lecrae. The songs that I've heard, I haven't heard like his whole catalog or nothing like that. Yeah, but everything that I've heard, I was like, oh yeah, I could rock to this. I could listen to this.
Hey, y'all think y'all could ever go to like a Christian club where they just play straight Christian music?
Bro, I didn't know that was a thing.
But
if it's like the trap,
what type of I was about to say what type of Christian music.
So I mean, I've seen on like social media where, you know, DJs will do like a Christian set and, you know, you're taking like classic gospel hits and, you know, merging them with, you know, a secular song, the beat. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But then you're putting the gospel loop over it. Yeah. And I've heard, and some of them mixes be fire.
Straight.
Yeah. But I'm talking about an actual club where it's just straight gospel songs.
I don't know, because my thoughts is like when I think of club, I'm thinking dancing, drinking, and all of that. Yeah,
and that's the thing, you know, and you know what we were looking at off pod, we were seeing how they were, you know, no alcohol's being sold, but they still.
I think I read
dancing.
That it was like no, but it's like no grinding or nothing like that. Like you just kind of in your own space, generally dancing. Yeah.
You gotta love God, boy. You gotta love God, man, to get that off, bro.
You just looking for a community.
At some point, I'm looking for a dry out
to have safe fun.
At some point,
yeah.
You ain't dressed up and all that.
He the wolf in sheep's clothing, and they're preying on people.
He trying to take my body.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. Like I guess I would have to go and kind of experience it. I guess it'd be like
I feel like I'm curious about it.
It would remind me of like a youth explosion. You had like a youth explosion back in the day at church.
Explosion? Man.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Or the lock-in?
Man.
You
know what I'm saying? All of that. But hey, we pushed it back.
It was some fornicating going on in them lock-ins, man.
Boundaries on
them youth pastors could only hang around so long.
Yeah.
I'll just say it that way.
Yeah.
Can only hang around so long. Bro. But man, I think I would go though.
I would go.
I think I would go
and see what it's.
And you know, the absence of alcohol wouldn't be a turnoff.
Yeah, that probably that.
But I would be more curious to see the vibes and what people are on.
That's what I'm saying. Because to me, now I'm thinking about it, it would kind of be more like a social spot.
Yeah,
it's really just like the music is playing in the background and everybody kind of like just talking and vibing, like, you know what I'm saying? They might be playing like cornhole or some shit. I don't know. Like,
I could see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of posted, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have pool in there, you can do darts, you know what I'm saying? But like, when you say,
I'm talking about nightclub.
Yeah, that's
like that's not like
the same
that's more
time.
of a bar.
Yes.
Yeah, that throws me off. I couldn't picture it. I would go
the same time you would pull up to a regular club, you're pulling up to this club, except that it's just Christian based.
Yeah, the only time I've been out that late with church is watch night service for New Year's.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, imagine that being the loophole though, for your kids to get out the house.
To go to
they like, hey, where you going at this time of night? They like, oh, I'm about to go to the Ark. You like,
Hey, dope name, by the way.
You can't say nah.
That's tough. And it's in the A. I might have to pull up. I might have to do some research.
Might have to do some market research.
Might have to do some research. You know
hey,
what I'm saying?
I can see him. That's what I was saying. This place got all right. He said, and they got a Christian-based alcohol menu.
Sipping his cranberry juice.
Yep. He said they got the vodka and Jesus blood.
Hey, the blood of Jesus asked for it.
He said that if you get there before 12,
man,
it's happy hour.
Yeah.
Yo,
man, that shit crazy, bro. How y'all feel about like, you know, clubs though? I mean, are you still, is that your bag, or, you know, would you, you know, when you say, hey, I'm about to go do something with the fellas, you know, are you thinking nightclub, or what are you thinking?
Club don't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
Club don't
under
cross
no
my mind.
occasion, or like,
now let's say I'm just trying to think. I'm still probably not. Club would never be my first. It would never be my first choice.
It's not my first choice.
It'd never be my first choice unless I'm just like, only place I can kind of think of it might be the first choice is like if I was at Vegas or somewhere like that. You get what I'm saying? But like anywhere else, I would probably Miami, something like that. But like anywhere else, my first choice would probably be like bar lounge. You know what I'm saying? But like club, because I'm just where I'm at right now. Like I feel like the club is, I don't know. I'm not dancing, so like you automatically take that off the table, and so
like
now it's
not
just like
dancing. You won't dance, or you just not dancing because nobody else dancing.
No, I'm not dancing because dancing to me, going out to go to a club to go dancing to me is kind of like, all right, like then what? Like that's the precursor to, you know, maybe getting a number, or hey, let's link and go to the next spot, or like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that that's automatically gonna happen, but like we just gonna dance and grind on each other and then go our separate way. Like nah, I'm cool.
And it's the elbow room.
I'm not even talking about dancing with nobody else. I'm just saying just dancing.
You talking about in there just bopping by myself? Nah, hell no. Nah.
Oh yeah, off rip. Definitely not going to a club on the dolo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Not the two-stepping with a drink in my hand, looking like an old
sloshing around and spilling it on your shoes and shit.
Hey,
Lenny vibes.
Rolling Lenny.
Nah, he had a different mission that night though. There's an exception to the rule, and it was cool.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't like the elbow room space in clubs, man. You know, especially if you in gin pop.
Yeah.
You know, but
I say that, but I do like now. If we was like couples thing and we out, I would entertain a club. Like if our ladies was with us and like,
because you don't get that opportunity.
Then I'll go out there, we can dance and you know what I'm saying, have fun. You know what I mean? Because it's nostalgic for us. Because like nowadays, most clubs, bro, I tell you, within the last couple years, the clubs that I have went to, like whenever I went out, like. I ain't seen much dancing.
That's why
it's straight up sections. Yeah, and then like the dancing might be happening within the section,
and it's like it turns into like a flex off.
Yeah.
Who can buy more bottles?
Who can buy bottles? Who getting the sparklers, the signs, and all that stuff. And it's just like, bro, if you got this room. And this is the club. That's the DJ booth. This the dance floor in the middle. And then there's just nothing but booths.
The dance floor be empty.
The dance floor is dead empty. And ain't nothing but the waitresses walking back and forth across that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just having their own internal party in their booths. And it's just like...
It'd be a few people, though.
A couple.
It'd be a few in the Commonwealth.
Compared to the times that we went to the club, like when the club was...
Where you was really shimmying through trying to, you know, it's thick in here.
Yeah. Like, so...
And I feel like sections kind of lost their, not relevance, but the
importance. Because like,
it
used to be one, maybe two sections. Mm-hmm. Now it's like 15, 20 sections.
Yeah,
Everybody
can get one. Yeah.
And when you got you and 15 others going in on that motherfucker, it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Everybody paid 50.
With 2 bottles.
The significance behind it, it just ain't the same anymore.
Yeah. And they cracking you for them damn bottles.
Oh my gosh, man.
$35.
We be falling for that shit too,
Crown. Bro. They charge you $75
for the fifth.
Like, bro,
for the fifth, bro.
Coming down here bouncing it with it. Give me my shit. I don't need no damn sparkler on this.
Hey, how y'all feel about dude sharing the hookah?
Crazy.
Hey, look, bro.
All right, be real. Let's be real now.
I'm speaking for me.
All right, go ahead.
I'm speaking for me. I don't do hookah, and y'all. Hopefully, y'all can vouch because we've been out together. I don't do hookah. I mean,
You've tapped it.
I've tapped it, but like when it comes to the play of, hey, yo, y'all, we trying to get a hookah, you in? I'm not a part of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So. And when I do, it's like I got my own plastic tip in my pocket.
Oh, that's a minimum. I don't care.
But there's people that don't do that though.
They sharing the tip?
They sharing the
don't
tips?
act like y'all, man. Don't act like you ain't never
seen nobody sharing tips.
Bro, don't act like you ain't never seen that shit, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah.
First off, I ain't never had hookah with a group of dudes to begin with.
Yeah, bro. Single hoes, dual hoes.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not sharing.
It was me and my lady, and if we in a group of people, 9 times out of 10, it was mostly females that was on the hookah. So
shoot, now I'm thinking about it because me and Simone, we went to a spot and we got a hookah, and we didn't even share tips. Now I'm thinking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
They come out there, they give you mad tips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you can always ask for more.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for me to hit the hookah and pass that motherfucker, and you like that's
I ain't.
So is that a weird move to share the hookah? If it's just, let's say it's 5 dudes together, and it's 5 dudes hitting a single hose.
Hey,
listen. What? Okay,
You're a female. You walk in, you're doing your scan, and you see a table of 5 dudes sharing a single hose.
Y'all gonna look crazy. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna look crazy.
Yeah,
like,
automatically.
Like, nigga, for one, you gonna look broke. Nigga, get your own hookah. Bro. At least if it gotta be a ratio.
It gotta be 5 hookahs over there.
Or 3.
So what's okay? So let's stay there. What is the appropriate amount of?
If it's 5 niggas at the table, we need to be at least 3 hookahs on that bitch.
Somebody getting that motherfucker by themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like that way, if it's 3 hookahs on the table and it's 5 of us, like you can't really tell if niggas is sharing.
Okay. So
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
I got one more injection. Let's say you got the 3 hookahs, and now you swapping between the flavors.
Nah, that's flagrant as fuck. No.
Vanilla, strawberry, and motherfucking tangerine.
Let me tap your hookah.
Hey, yo, get your ass on, man.
Pass that one on over here, man.
But you know, in the moment, you're not saying that, though. You let it rock. Salute.
Nah, I'm not. I'm like, listen,
bro.
If we out and I got my, let's say we out and we got a hookah apiece, nigga. If you like, yo, which one did you get? And I'm telling you which one I got, and you like, damn. I meant to want to try that one. I'm be like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you should actually see if she can
let me hit that shit one time.
So hold on. If I was like, yo, let me try the hookah, you wouldn't let me try.
No, nigga.
He potted.
Yeah, he would let us try.
He potted, bro. I salute though.
Nigga,
salute though.
nah.
But you ain't got to worry about it because, like I said, that ain't my bag.
I'm not mad at
I
hookah.
stopped
Though.
doing
Like
it.
I'm not mad at hookah. It ain't my go-to. It ain't my go-to. But I'll definitely tap the hookah though. Like, if
I think people that, damn. I might put my foot in my mouth, but I think people who go out to do that, it's a little weird to me. It's a little weird to me.
I think it's a part of the vibe. I ain't mad.
I'm not mad
I
at
have
it.
nothing against people who do hookah.
Yeah,
it don't really do nothing. It's such like, you know what I'm saying. Like it's just a vibe type thing. It's kind of go back to what I was saying. Like when niggas used to smoke Black and Milds. Like there was no real for the most part. Some people was getting something from it. I guess I don't know, but for most people.
That's
niggas was just doing it.
Cause that's kind of how I feel about vapes. Like vapes do
same
nothing
thing
for me.
Same thing. But for some other people,
when I hit the hookah, I do get a little
yeah.
buzz.
If you hitting that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying.
I get a buzz. And
is there something in the hookah though?
Yeah, it's nicotine in that bitch.
Oh, okay. I thought the hookah was just
what you thought you was smoking.
Just like whatever the flavor, like just flavored air. I don't know. That's how you know I don't do it.
Nigga, that shit is tobacco.
What's burning? What's burning? The air? This nigga smoking vacuum dust.
With strawberry flavor.
Bro,
Let me get some of that air.
I swear to you, bro. I swear to you, bro. I was like, man,
Yo.
Had flavored air.
to the point I thought hookah was healthy. I was like, what the fuck?
Salute.
Niggas seen the fruit on the top. Was like, oh shit, okay.
Gotta be good for
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt the same way about vapes too when it first came out. I was like, yo, is vapes like a cooler version of smoking without
So,
the
They
health?
have
Now-
vapes that
Yeah. Now there are some that don't have like tobacco or nicotine in them.
Yeah.
Like
For
yeah,
vapes.
for vapes.
And so that's why I'm saying I thought that's what hookah was.
No,
but when
you
they
got-
came out with the vapes, it was just your own personal on the go.
Yeah,
So you don't have to light up a damn 4 foot tall hookah
Yeah.
and be in one central location. So that's why I'm saying I got shit.
Yeah, niggas with them vapes, they be fucking flavoring. Them motherfuckers hit that motherfucker and blow the whole room down. Goddamn.
Bro.
Hey, them shits be smelling good though. I ain't gonna hold
And
that.
that's how I knew I wasn't no smoker.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I was doing it wrong.
How you was hitting that motherfucker?
I was just
Oh, you was holding that motherfucker? Dang. Hell no.
nigga, there wasn't no air coming out, nigga. It was just
Yeah, you swallowed it. Nigga,
Bro.
lungs on fire.
nigga. And then the one time I think I did it for real or the right way. That's when I started coughing. Like damn, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm cool on the vapes.
Yeah.
I don't trust those. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, people be on them. Like I've
get
seen
hooked on them shit.
I've seen a person unplug their phone to charge their vape.
Yeah. I've run into a lot of people that be like, "Hey, you got a charger?" I'm like, "Yeah, shoot." I'm thinking it's for their phone. They like, "Nah." They pull out the fat body.
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, sir."
Bro,
Yeah.
they do
Hey,
that
on some,
at the
I be like, "Give me
bars
my
and
shit back."
everything. Yeah.
No, I don't support that.
Give me my shit back.
Man, that's crazy though.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's tour season.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's tour season, man. A lot of tours coming up.
I've been eyeballing a few of them, man. I've been looking
you
at
been
a
looking
couple
at?
of them. So I was gonna try to surprise my lady with the Beyonce joints. And I was telling Bruce, I was like, man, I looked at the joints, nosebleeds about 1,100,
Ugly.
1,100, and that was the pre-sale.
Is that before the fees?
Yeah, before the
Yeah.
$500 in fees.
Yeah, I said, damn, well, not this year. Like, nah, bro. Like, I couldn't see myself paying 1,100 for you to be sitting in the rafters.
Hey, and Beyonce smart too, man.
Get some
She
floor seats, man.
Yeah, Beyonce smart, man, because she be rolling out her tours, man, right around tax season.
Hey,
She
listen.
got to.
Sometimes, yeah, like,
Who gonna be there?
yeah.
Well,
niggas just coming off of Christmas.
People was going to the Taylor Swift tour.
What's the same price demand? Like,
Maybe not as high, but I mean,
It's up
okay,
there,
if it's 11 to get into Beyonce, maybe it was 5 or 6 to get into Taylor in the nosebleeds. That's still a lot, bro.
it's a lot.
That's a lot for
It's a lot.
those.
And I'm sure the floor / stage level seats were
Yeah,
probably
it's crazy.
in the thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm not paying $4,500 to go see Beyonce, bro.
Yeah. I seen Beyonce going out. Tyler the Creator, I think his started.
Yep.
Of course, Kendrick and SZA.
Yep.
The Weeknd. You know what's crazy? Did y'all hear the Weeknd's latest album?
Yeah.
Are y'all?
listen to it.
I haven't
listened
heard.
to the Weeknd?
A little bit.
Little bit?
A little bit.
That's like, I listened to the Weeknd. I just like, damn, I wonder what a Weeknd concert would be like. Have you ever been to a concert or seen him in person? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, it's a different vibe. Like, than, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard he's a good performer though.
yeah. I wonder what that would be like.
I heard he's a good performer. I think it would I don't know. I feel like artists like that'll just
A lot of smoke, dark.
I feel like
you know what I'm
it'll
saying?
kind of something in there will kind of take your soul and you just go on this journey. And you just go on this journey for like 2 or 3 hours, bro.
Yeah.
And you just kind of come out.
Yeah.
Sitting in the car in traffic.
That
And
was
the ride home be silent as hell.
that was,
like you just seen some life changing shit. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those.
'cause I think the crowd is gonna be different because his spec like
I think he would command like a on a different scale, but like a Travis Scott type of experience. You know, like when people go to Travis Scott concerts, it's
for a show. Like
and bro, people be slick possessed. You know, we've heard of incidents coming from his show because he just commands a different type of audience.
I couldn't go to no Travis Scott joint. Like all that mosh pitting and standing close and jumping and all of that. I'm cool on that.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Damn.
I also seen one of the ones that got my eye. That's probably gonna be the one I might pull the trigger on is the Millennium Tour, 2025. I think it was like Trey Songz, Bow Wow. It's like y'all talk. I'm gonna pull it up. I think I seen it, but
wasn't there a tour that was similar to that, or maybe the same
Scream
thing?
Tour back in the day? I think.
Nah, I thought it was one like that was a few years ago.
Right?
Yeah, like that was maybe post like right out of COVID that was being spun up.
It might have been
before, maybe right before, maybe.
Yeah, definitely within the last 5 years. Maybe it was that with different artists.
So the Millennium Tour, damn. All these niggas might have been on that throwback goddamn playlist. So the Millennium Tour, Trey Songz, Omarion, Bow Wow, those are the top lines. Plies, Boosie, Yin Yang Twins, Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, Pleasure P, Nivea, and then guest star Rick Ross on special spots.
Bobby V?
Bro.
No.
Hey, listen.
Nivea.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You gotta be, But hey, all of them people probably got a song on them that hip hop throwback and R&B throwback.
Sure. I'm not mad at that list though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, this was like
that might be a little bit more affordable though.
Yeah, for real.
That's definitely at the Crown.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's hate. That's hate. That's hate.
The big one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's still hate.
Put some
bro.
respect on that. Nah. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. Do they go to Fayetteville?
They going to Raleigh.
Nah. They big city. I don't see
Charlotte.
I don't see no small markets.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't see no small markets.
It's gonna come
Millennium
back.
Tour not going to no goddamn Crown, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
There's another one on here that I skipped. That's kind of within our realm again. Where the Party At tour. Ja Rule, Nelly, Eve, Saint Lunatic.
Oh, I'll go to
Fabulous,
that.
Jermaine Dupri, with special guests.
I'd hit that.
I'd probably hit that one before I hit the Millennium one.
Yeah. Millennium one kind of give me like you going with your lady.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the Party At joint. I mean, you can still go with your lady, but like it's gonna be a little bit more upbeat. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do
dudes go to concerts together?
So I'm gonna say yes because I've with my homies, but it was like back when I was going to A&T and we was going to the homecoming concert.
I'm speaking more so like now. Like our middle-aged men now. You know, is that something you would be like, hey man, let's go to this concert?
I haven't, but I'm not
against
it.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a trick question either, but I've never encountered or have been encountered with that offer.
Yeah, I know. Like in college, we went to the Young Money joint, like me and all my roommates. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, I haven't went, but I'm not against it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was somebody that we all mess with and was like, yo, let's pop out and see, you know what I'm saying, such and such.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah. But yeah, that's
what tour. Whether you go or don't go, what tour are you most excited for or anticipating the most to see, you know, reviews on or how people are accepting or not, you know, their performance?
For tours, bro, I don't look at that. Like, I look at it like, do I want to see this person? Mm-hmm. Would I like it? Mm-hmm. Like, would I enjoy seeing it or whatever? I really don't care what, because people are so subjective
and fickle.
Yeah,
like
with just
a lot of people just be saying, regurgitating what they seen somebody else say, or just agreeing. Nobody be giving. I ain't gonna say nobody. A lot of people don't give original thoughts or speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you scared to, cause the majority is like, oh, this shit sucks. So you just you either get along with it or don't say nothing at all. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like what he said, like reviews, you know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, if I want to go, like I gotta spend my money. So it's just like.
Yeah, because where we started, I'm on it personally curious to see what comes out of Beyonce's tour.
What you mean?
Especially because I think she's gearing or like centering it around her newest release, which was the country album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what it is, the Cowboy Carter.
And I feel like that when people are buying these tickets, you know, there's a small piece of them that still want to hopefully hear some of the old slaps.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
But you gotta.
And to pay that much money for a country concert, it's like, ooh.
Hey,
listen.
If you a Beyonce fan, you gotta know that.
Yeah.
Hey,
and if you buy it, it's not like she just doing Beyonce's greatest hits tour. It's Cowboy Carter Rodeo Chitlin Circuit Tour.
It's telling you what it is.
It's telling you what it is. Now, if she give you a couple one-offs, then it is what it is. Or she could be like, nigga, you should have went to the last one.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Yeah. So yeah, like you gotta take that. You gotta take that L. Because I was thinking the same thing with the Kendrick tour. I was like, okay,
you don't want to go here.
Grand National tour. I'm wondering if he gonna give you more than just the album. Like, is he gonna tap at least a couple other songs?
And I think he will, because I gotta take a set. Like, I think he will. But if he don't,
you're not mad at it because you know what you signed up for.
And I already seen it already. So
yeah.
It'd be dope to see it again, and I think, you know what I'm saying, like, I think it'd be cool. But
who else is on that? Not besides SZA, who else is on that?
That's it. As far as
okay, they didn't
right now.
Okay,
yeah, just him and SZA for right now.
I'm sure they'll have like some openers though.
Yeah, man, and I'll be honest too, man. The more I've listened to songs on that album, GNX is not that bad, man.
Who said it was?
It's a good album.
No, not anybody in this room, but I'm saying there's been people who have said they didn't really like GNX like that. And I think it's a pretty good project. Yeah. And, you know, even going back to the Super Bowl, not to make it about that, you know, his performance and the songs that he chose, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah, same.
I wasn't mad at it. I mean, I can see how if, you know, especially performing to mainstream media, how you probably should have tapped into, you know, some of the more notable hits. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at a GNX concert and going to one.
Yeah. So the one thing I will say about the Kendrick Lamar, the GNX tour, it's a relatively short album. Like, the album is like 45 minutes. So
sweet,
he could get through that real quick. So the only thing I'm saying is the chances of getting outside songs are kind of higher if you think about it like that.
And city dependent too.
Yeah.
Can kind of go into what songs he performs in what city.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, and you still got SZA slaps too. So I mean, I think you eat up an hour and a half, 2 hours when it's all said and done.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Is Not Like Us the marquee at every location, or do you think that the ship is starting to sail with that song, or do you think he's gonna make that still?
This will be the victory lap tour for that song.
Yeah, I think
so. We still see another full.
Anybody going to that tour is that's going to be a peak of that concert.
Man, I went back and listened to how he performed Not Like Us at the Pop Out, and I heard the whole set. I listened to the whole set for clarity, but when he got to that Not Like Us part of the set, man, I don't want to hear that song perform any other way.
You talking about like
four or five times, the where he cut it, how he cut it, the cameraman. I mean, obviously, if we're there, you know, the camera shit don't matter. But I'm just saying the energy behind that song. Like, I was like, yo, I don't want it. Still hit the same when I spun it recently, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I can't hear this song. I can't hear it the same no more.
Yeah.
So if he was to do it on tour, I mean, I'm not saying you got to spin it 5 times. But if the energy is there, you could cut.
I think he feeds off the crowd.
I think so too.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, I think this is going to be the victory lap or the farewell, so to speak, for you know, that song. Like, yeah, he's going to hit that joke. Because you got to think about it. Social media clips of the concerts is going to hit the thing, and that's probably going to be one of the main clips that people is posting. You know what I'm saying? How people react to that song while on tour. Like,
yeah. And it's crazy too how, you know, when things take off, how you could just go city to city and perform the same thing.
Yeah.
I would get tired of that shit. Kind of like, you know, with movie stars. Remember with Black Panther and Wakanda Forever, and every place they went on the tour, you know what I mean, on the press run. You know, everybody, Wakanda Forever, you like, bro. Buddy, it was a couple pictures where he was.
Hey, nigga X started getting lowercase, didn't it? That motherfucker was like, damn,
brother.
Like,
to the point where he just hit you with one of these and kept it moving,
brother.
But man, first it started with the facial expression. He went from here to
Like that shit was strong at first. Then you see the veins in his arm. That motherfucker was like, all right.
I was like, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could just imagine how music artists feel.
Yeah.
Hearing that same thing over.
Performing it over and over and over.
Man. Yo, have y'all caught up on Paradise?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta catch up. I ain't start yet.
Yeah.
Man.
So not too much.
And really, just asking. We ain't gonna do no deep dive. I'm not a fan of spoiler alerts if I can help it.
Yeah.
But just watching that show, my only issue with that show is that it just seems too close to home. Like it can happen.
That's
for real.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway. Like when you see it, you'll be like, shit. Okay, this ain't too far off.
That look pretty current.
Of like right now could be like
the next 5-10 years.
No,
current.
I'm saying like nigga could be happening right now. Like the spot could be set up for real. Like
wow.
Like that's how it's like yo. And then like okay, so you watch Silo.
Yeah.
You watch Silo, and so basically what I get from these two TV shows where they kind of some type of event, nuclear, I'm assuming, happened in the world to the point that we have to live underground or, to some extent underground or, not on the main surface of where we living right now. That's the, common area of these two shows. And it's just like, and so what he was saying is just like, damn, the way that Paradise sets it up is like, bro, like, are y'all telling us something? Because if you think about it, I can't remember, it was like earlier this year or last year, I remember I seen like a news clip about Zuckerberg building an underground bunker.
Yeah.
And then they started talking about these other billionaires or something that was building like underground bunkers. And it's just like, yo, we got these TV shows, we got, you know what I'm saying? We hearing that. And then the clip that I sent you about Subtropolis, which is real, like today.
Yeah.
Like I guess like a city underground. One is in Hollywood, I think, and the other one is in Kansas Kansas. And it's like, dog, they talking like 6 million square feet of just like living area underground, like operational. People work there. Like people drive to work underground every day. Some live under there, and it's just
that's
like, bro,
crazy.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is going on?
Imagine a Walmart Supercenter and a Chick-fil-A underground.
Like, bro, like I'm talking about highway. They was driving vehicles. Like that's how cleared out it is. So it's just like
imagine the work and the time, the money that went into doing all that,
and how long they been doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and we didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's what I was saying to him. Like that Paradise shit could be right now.
Yeah,
because for Paradise and. Damn, is that a spoiler alert to tell where they at?
Yeah.
That's a spoiler alert? Okay, so I'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
But, like, when you see where they positioned the city, you're going to be like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, could be going on right now, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that shit kind of scary.
Yeah, and I guess I'll try to give an example and stick with me. Because I want to be sensitive when I roll it out. But I kind of look at how, when we're talking like natural disasters, how when the fires happened in California, and then that news started coming out about not the super city, or what was it, Solar City, or what was
Smart City.
Smart City, excuse me. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
the timing of it.
Yeah. Like, how did y'all have this in the tuck to roll out right after this happened? You know what I mean? And, people doing the think pieces. And, hey, salute to the people that do think pieces. Because y'all are getting better.
Yeah.
Y'all are getting real good to where I'm reading some of them think pieces and watching some of these videos.
Putting them points together.
Yeah.
Like, you got it.
So, and to go back to what you were saying, it's just like, man, who knows what's really being cooked up right now? And it's in the government, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of convos happening in the government that we're not privy to. And it's just like, man, and to know that you're working on something underground and have been working, because you don't just clear 6 million square feet overnight.
Exactly.
Not even in the last 10 years.
And make it inhabitable and build
because the
facilities.
infrastructure.
Because I think you said something where they was like the thermostat is set to 65?
65 degrees at all times. Bro, they got.
Where'd you get that number from?
They got a thing. I think one of the vaults. They got like a secret vault down there that's storing like mad all of the Hollywood reels of like all of the movies that was ever made in Hollywood. Like, bro.
Yo, so, okay. I took like this IT class like 10 years ago. Granted, he was talking about DC, but the teacher, he was saying like they have that in DC already where they storing stuff like
an
that.
archive.
Yeah, like a huge archive is underground. They're storing like basically all data and like personal information in the event of if something, he was like, if anything happens, say you survive it, and your credit score is not up to par, when you get back up, they gonna know your your credit's still bad.
Yeah. You don't get no fresh starters with your thing.
Damn.
You're still owe on that Discover
nigga,
credit card.
Pre-apocalypse, your ass was broke. You're still broke, brother.
And we need somebody to go ahead and work the fields.
Damn, that's
we can clear it up.
Yeah.
Door number one,
Yeah,
we can clear this up.
Hey, we gonna need about 10 years up out here. Hard labor, brother.
Nope.
Yeah,
But bro,
man, it's a real
man,
thing though. I was watching a joint on the White House too, because they got like underground bunkers under there.
Yeah.
And, like they say they got tunnels and shit under there too. So yeah,
Bro, it's just
it's
and you gotta think about it, bro. To have you got these billionaires that's all on, like they in the know. Because like
they gotta be.
You got that money, or your company is needed for whatever that next phase of whatever the world looks like. Yeah, so it's just like, bro, it's kind of crazy, man, and it just makes me think, me personally, like I don't know if I want to be in a world where like when that happens, like I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was like, "Yo, do y'all think y'all want to be alive when,
I don't want to see that
a natural disaster like that happen?" Because you remember the movie like 2012, something like that. That level of damn.
Nah, I want to be gone by then. Like,
I don't think I want to see.
Yeah, I need that to be at least. I'm 30 now. I need that to be at least 80 years from now. Cause I don't want it to hit my daughter right away either. I want her to be able to live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but at the same time, it's like
at least 50 years.
What are we for a natural disaster? Yeah, hold that off forever. But if it's just like some random something humans cause type situation,
nuclear. I think nuclear might be right neck and neck with natural disasters. Cause like we in a tense time very right tense, now. You get what I'm saying? And like everybody kind of got them things, weapons of mass destruction. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like we can all really just get to it. And then if one person get to it, like
it's getting done.
It's gonna get done.
Cause I'm looking, I'll be thinking about that a lot. Like, bro, you could I could just be in my car one day or just walking taking a walk. Yeah. Walking the dog, bro, and just out of nowhere.
Like
it just happened.
Just something happened. Like, like, man,
and you have no control. Like, there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And for the average person, like, you're not gonna be prepared because you got a gas mask, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a bunker, you got food.
Okay, so because me and some of my coworkers like a year ago actually went down this rabbit hole, and we started talking and like, yo, we should probably make plans to have something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Like some doomsday prep.
Yeah, like
type
a
stuff.
bunker. Like, would you do that? I know you saying that you wouldn't want to be around, but does that mean you just don't prepare for it? No, or would you prepare?
If I had the means to, I would. But you, like if I had some land or something, I definitely would.
Cause like looking it up, you could get like a small, decent sized bunker for like 20 bands.
But that you can make payments on?
But you just gotta have the land too. But I mean, you can get land cheap too.
See, my only thing is, right, okay, let's say I get that. Let's say I can afford that and it's the size of this room. Right? And it could just fit my family. But like, damn, like how long can we survive in this box?
But they got it mapped out. Like you could store this much food in here. This and that.
Even with the provisions, yes. I'm just talking about like mentally nigga. Like I'm already underground and now it's just this right here.
But like, going back to the Subtropolis talk though. Yeah. But going back to the Subtropolis talk, man, and just imagine they have that now, right? That's like the central hub of whatever. And then you start getting all these one-off bunkers, you know, within the map in the U.S. What if it was like tunnels that could lead you to, you know,
so you could get there.
So you could still get some type of civilization.
So you gotta pay to get connected, or
yeah, you know you do.
Yeah, we could experiment. You know, I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, you're saying, damn, how long can I survive in this box? Okay, what if it was, you know, a door that could lead you to?
That's different.
Yeah,
that's different. I could do that
underground.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's...
I mean, it's still gonna be tough. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. And
you gotta trust what's behind that next door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you gotta trust people don't just walk up in your shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wrong room. My bad, bro.
Or it's just like, now you're thinking like, bro, there's not gonna be too much. Like, let's say there is this underground, like, if you a one-off that's just connected by a series of tunnels, like, niggas could really be on some bullshit and, you know, pillaging and, you know, like running through people and taking what they got and moving on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be hard to police that.
Yeah.
Unless you in the bigger area, like the main populous area. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, bro, let that shit happen when I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
And I'd like it to happen after.
And I said that after, I want my kids to live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit be down the road, bro.
Man, imagine just being in heaven. You know, Lord said the same.
Yeah.
You just looking down and you like, man.
Woo, you called me at the right time.
Oh, no.
You called me up at the right time. Yeah.
Last thing I want to ask before we get up out of here. Y'all seen the space balloon? Has resurfaced?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Free trip, 125 bands.
I ain't free.
Yeah, it ain't free at all.
Safe trip, 125 bands.
Hey, that's questionable too. Turn your ass into a meteor.
Hey, if they was like, yo, affirm, you know, for $1 million easy payments of $5.99.
I might consider lifetime payment of $10.
I might consider it, bro.
Daily.
Nah,
daily.
$10 a day, just pinging that
for the rest of your life.
Ugly, bro.
Yeah,
especially when your shit going to the negatives, bro. It's still pinging.
They like, hey.
and then you got another fee for the late pay, the late transaction. Oh man,
start taking your goods. But nah, I don't think I don't think I wanna. I'm cool.
Do y'all care to know what's up there?
I do.
I'm interested.
I think it would be dope to see it, like a dope.
Yeah, do some VR type shit where, you know, maybe it's interactive. Put that shit in like a like one of them domes, or maybe on the glasses or the goggles or something where I could, you know, experience it that way. I'm not riding nothing into space. I'm not.
Y'all think we really went to the moon?
I ain't 100% so. Yeah, I say that.
I've seen spaceships take off, or, you know, seen aircrafts take off.
Yeah.
But
I ain't 100% so, like, and I ain't gonna hold you. Like, them people that be going, remember, did them people ever come back? Remember the people that was lost in space?
Nah, they still up there. Yeah, they just had a video.
Like, what? No, dog.
But I literally just seen this on Twitter
for fun.
You can send somebody straight up, but then what's going on with them?
And we talked about that 4 months ago.
Yeah.
No. Nah, I'm good. They ain't. How they get stuck up there?
That's a good question.
Maybe some whatever satellite connection got lost,
but they can still communicate.
They did an interview. I shit you not. They did an interview. See what I seen on Twitter, and they was talking. They look fed up with each other too. They look fed up with each other too.
Yo, we done did all of the fucking we was gonna do. We don't want each other no more.
They have a real relationship.
The space is too tight. Nigga, ready to go home.
Nigga said, I want my wife
back. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come on now. You think they ain't up there fucking? Like, real shit.
That's a tough task though, because the man was having a hard time twirling the mic, you know, keeping it in place, trying to talk. So just imagine trying to grab a person and hunch.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
People done.
said, well, there's a will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But to your point, like I said, the video I watched when they was doing the interview, one of the motherfuckers wasn't smiling.
Hey,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it was the giver or the
Hey.
receiver, but somebody was not happy.
That nigga up there with the mic in his hand, like. Yeah, we plan on coming home. And,
Oh,
man.
y'all boys hell, man.
He up there with both of them.
Hey, you think they probably cut a slit? Nah, cause she'll fuck around and die.
Horny ass nigga.
Hey, damn. Oh, it's got to be some type of schedule or something, man. Cause goddamn,
Bro.
Yeah,
That's
wild.
yeah, nah, man.
That's wild.
I wonder if it's still the same up there though. It probably feel better.
You think?
Probably.
Could be.
At what point is it not exotic anymore? Because them niggas been up there for a minute.
Bro, that shit been over with.
Yeah.
Them niggas, that shit been over with.
It's
Them folk ready to come home.
And we're speculating, right?
Yeah.
But how long y'all think before the conversation was had of, hey man, look, the brother got needs. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I think we kind of know each other now.
Yeah.
a month.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say 30 days.
30 days, damn. Horny ass.
This is just being real.
Because
Especially
2 weeks, you probably like.
Because what was the original mission though? What was the original mission?
I don't know, but I
Like,
know,
was it 3 months, 4 months? What?
I don't even think it was that.
I don't think it was supposed to be long.
It was supposed to be
okay.
like a quick joint, and then something happened. They can't get back up there, or they just won't go back up there.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's not that they can't go get them. They're just saying like, "Hey, we're not gonna come get
So
you."
essentially, we're leaving you up there to die.
Nah, we'll come get you, but we just not coming now.
And it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
I think so.
I wonder, didn't they run out of rations?
Yeah, that's a good
Did
question.
they?
That's a good question though.
Bro, it ain't but so much you can fit on that motherfucker.
But you know, they eating everything in like they squeezing off a little piece of the tube. Like it ain't like they eating like solid food.
Bro, how long you doing that?
I think that's astronaut food. That's how that is.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's
That's still
it's like tube food.
But
Like,
my
still-
question still remains
Yeah,
though.
like if I go
How
up
much
there,
of that do you have before you just run out, or it's just not good for you anymore?
yeah.
especially if we thought we was only gonna be up here for a month, and now we up.
Oh,
here for
wait a
8
second.
months.
It says no. As of February 2025, NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore are no longer stuck on the International Space Station. They returned to Earth in early 2025 on a SpaceX Dragon vehicle.
Ah, well, I take it back. Still funny though.
Yeah.
So
Still funny though, because I swore I just saw him on Twitter,
Yeah.
and
I
they
thought-
was
I thought
they
they
was
still
doing
up
an interview.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, them jokes were still funny though.
Hey, I'm about to say I don't take shit back.
Yeah. Hey, if you
Because
them,
they was still up there past the time that they were
Yeah.
supposed to be up there.
And they safe now. So I
if
don't
you
feel
them,
bad.
would you go back if they like?
Hell no.
Oh, no, y'all left me up there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, and I'm about to sue y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely got waivers and NDAs and all types of shit, I'm sure.
But see, man, I'm rolling out the red carpet for you when you get back though, if I can.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, that was what they did. I don't know what the mission was for or whatever, but man, to have somebody up there just stuck
Yeah.
They were stuck for 8 months.
past their
And they were supposed to be up there for
Original mission was supposed to be a week.
See, that's what I'm saying.
you gotta roll the red carpet out for me. I'm sorry.
8 months?
You gotta roll the red carpet out
So
for
they
me.
was planning to go for a week, but they had 8 months of food.
I think that's like
I do
like,
think you know,
it's pre-stocked like
Yeah,
for
emergencies.
if shit go way left. And
them spacecrafts there, they
yeah.
plan for emergencies.
Yeah.
But bro, 8 months.
still, that's a long time, bro.
And like you said, imagine telling your family, "Oh, I'll be back next Monday."
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
you walk back in the crib, you give your old lady a hug, and the hug feel different.
What you mean? It's cold?
Nah, on she press you like, "Hey, you ain't hugging me the same. What's up?"
Like, bitch, I've been out the loop for real. Let me get my shit back together.
You hug her, and it feel different.
Yeah.
You like, hold on, nigga. She's like, well, shit, I really didn't think you was
gone.
coming back.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
You gotta let it slide.
Nah, it's different because I think
Free pass?
we never lost communication with them. It'd been different like if it was like back in the day, like a nigga was just lost in space, no communication, and then
yeah. Nah, I buy that.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, I'm good though.
Yeah, I'm good too.
You ain't going.
I passed, man. So with that being said, man, you know, thank you for listening. As always, we hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Shop the merch. I think I'm going to nail it this time. www.withthebros.myshopify.com.
Okay.
How was that? That was smooth.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I ain't going to lie. I had to say it that way so I can kind of think of what was next.
Yeah.
And then, you know, because, man,
that shit was whooping your ass.
Webby.
Yeah.
Charlotte McGay. Oh, man. We good in the alibis, y'all?
Nah, I'm straight.
All good, man.
All right, man. With that being said, with the bros, we out.